Yeah, it works.
Yeah.
So currently all marshal posts are not reporting rain.
The marshals must be having a beer then.
Yes, those are the rabbit ears. Doing the rabbit ear things. Forget, I only have one intro now. I gotta make sure I turn that wheel on before we go any further. So, how come there's no boost button on the rally box is what I want to know. I hit every button on that goddamn thing yesterday, and I was getting no boost. No boost. I require boost. Don't you? Boost. Good news, I think everything's working today. Except for that spot I cut myself with a razor. I razor shaved yesterday. It was kind of scary. It's always kind of scary when you razor shave. All right. Is this going to work? Was it working? I forgot already. Brilliant. It's working. I got to do something really quick. I'll be right back.
Yeah.
What did I always say? Float like a butterfly, sting like a bee. Or no, was it bunny? I don't know. I'm just saying bunny because it's Easter. Whammy bar for the car. Wow. All right, I only have like 2 races to do, so this should be really quick. I might not even make mileage. But I'm gonna make time and the effort. That's what I'm gonna make today. Wow. This is totally ornamental. It is not like a functioning headset. Good news, I can still hear everything. Because I didn't pay extra for the noise canceling features that this headphone is supposed to come with. You believe that shit? This was even worse experience than SteelSeries, the Razer audio experience. Because not only do they charge you like a fair whack dinkum for a product, they on top of that, if you want to use like the spatial features and stuff like that, you have to pay extra. So that's definitely worse than SteelSeries. SteelSeries, like, they just want to use you as a SteelSeries. They charge you all the money up front, and then they just want to use you as a data point, or you can't use it. Or I guess you can use it, you just can't use their software. It's like, I mean, and that was my theory too. It's like I was like just kind of like in the beginning, I just plugged the thing in. Like my brother's all like, "Oh, you got to use this program. You got to use this program. You got to use this program, Sonar." I'm like, "No, I don't." Actually, it's a it's a computer program, and I can choose to install it or not. Like, according to the instructions, I can use this as a plug-and-play device up against a PlayStation. So, like, I should be able to just plug it in like a USB into my PC and have to, be able to operate it from the device. And, yeah, we've been trying to do that ever since. And this is, like I said, I keep saying this. This is why I started this channel, because they're not telling you stuff like this. Do you know what I'm saying? On anyone else's channel. They're trying to get you to buy this stuff and, like, get that affiliate money. Like, hey, and I'm going to tell you, I used to be that dude. I mean, not really, actually. I can honestly say, I don't think I was ever really that dude. But, oh, wait, hold on a second here. This thing isn't working. Let me fix this. Yeah, I can't say that I was ever that dude because, I don't cash checks. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't have a bank account attached to me. Like, I know that it's available and it's out there, and like, there's been some things that I've, I've benefited from that scenario and stuff like that. But like, by no means am I a paid employee. Oh, what did I want to do here? Oh yeah, this is what I want to do. I gotta make sure that this stuff works. In order to make some of this stuff work, I gotta like reapply it like every time. There it goes. Oh yeah. And then it shows up with my moderators and all my friends and stuff like that.
I told you.
Whoa!
Fucking like a book.
It almost dies on the clogs. All right. So I can use one of my cute minivans for this, right? Ah, it's gonna be mayhem. Like a book. Didn't I just win one of these cars? 2022, 2015, 20. Why do I need so many Civics? CSX Smart Edition, Swift Sport 2017. Have I ever even driven that car? I don't even think I've driven that car. I feel retro. I feel retro, and I feel like I need a round wheel for this. I don't have any boost buttons for this race, so I'm good to go. I still can't believe that. This fucking wheel. Oh God, I almost fell. I did fall, actually, just now. I actually did fall. There was no almost. It was a full-on fall. So when I drive a car with a round wheel, it's just me, I prefer a round wheel. It's a visual thing, visual acuity. It helps me see what I'm turning better. Oh, all right. I would like to have a manual transmission option for this, but that ain't happening, y'all. Best thing we're gonna do is bunny ears. I just found out through central scheduling that we have 2 races this upcoming week. Vintage sports car racing and NASCAR at Bristol. So strap in, y'all. It's gonna be a rough week. Oh, and we gotta try and figure out a time to do a dirt oval race. Dirt oval race on Monday, or tonight, actually. I would do it tonight. I think they did, like, honestly, and like this is super unfortunate, I think they did a lot of work to the front wheel drive physics on these cars because they feel a lot different than they used to. Like the last time I drove this car, it was like almost unmanageable. And today, like, I mean, I'm getting into it and like the first thing I'm thinking is like, hey, did they change this? The saw blade curb physics are pretty good too. You know, like the force feedback off the curbs right now. Normally we would be making a hard left here. So this is really strange to me, this hard right thing. Do you know what? Maybe it has something to do with the shifting physics that they changed. Because like that could change everything about a car. You know, not being able to bang shift it down to first when you're not supposed to be able to. Hey, what do I know? What do I know? I'm not here to sell you some new weird fucking quick release. Oh yeah. Come on now. Right, I gotta remember, I gotta go right, not left. If I would have not seen that car do that, I would have been set up for the left-hand turn going downhill there. I can guarantee you that. I would have drove right through that shit. I would have taken all those cones with me. Cone murder. How do you like my bunny ears? Cool, yeah. I got 2 pairs of these. I had aspirations to have like a whole streaming thing down here with somebody I know, but she likes to do other things.
Yeah.
Right? Dude, if I would have not seen that car turn right, I would have grabbed the handbrake to go down the hill like I always do. A saw that car go right, and I'm like, well, that's odd. I better pay attention to that. Oh, that's odd. Fucking Stream Deck doesn't work. Well, that shit just don't work no more. That's odd. Really, that race is over that fast? Shit. My Stream Deck is broken. It's really weird. I don't understand why my controller, it's like everything else works except for that feature. Weird. So this better be an endurance race for trucks. Dude, that's so weird. I wonder what else is going to happen there. I know I don't have any updates for it. There was an update already, and I'm pretty sure I already completed all that. Can't do snow tires, yeah? I gotcha. I've raced this car on pavement before. It's no big deal. The biggest deal is why my stupid Stream Deck doesn't work anymore. I got an idea. When in doubt, unplug it. Alright, that didn't do nothing. I'll probably just have to reprogram that button, I guess. That's really shitty. Oh well. So the button I'm talking about is, here, I need to take this off here because this will fall. The button I'm talking about is a switch that goes from the watching scene to the driving scene. So I have panels, right, that show up on my Stream Deck that tell me what scene that I'm in, and I can go ahead and hit them when I need to change. I don't have, I mean, I guess I should change some of the other scenes that I have here, because I don't use a lot of scenes anymore for this one. But I had eventually, I used to actually do iRacing over here because I was still able to on the old computer. For some reason I can't anymore. I don't really know why. It just kind of, you know, stopped working. Night race, cool. Oh shit. There's a corner there. Too busy looking for my headlights. Found them. It's not like driving on dirt. You actually got to make the corners. Does that thing have truck nuts? Oh no, that's like a weird reflection off the differential cover. Oh, damn! Oh, I hit some cars. I'm gonna restart. I hit that car so hard it lifted the rear end off the ground. How did I do that even? Did he hit the brakes as I hit him? Probably. So much for not laying an egg. This is my thing too. Why am I sucking so bad? Did they make it really hard for me for some reason? Why did they do that? Or why didn't they do that sooner? Why are they surprising me with it now? Fuckers. Should have started on that. You're gonna switch the game to kill, you should always just start on kill. Someone told me that on F1 the game or something like that, and you're like, dude, why are you working your way up? You're wasting all this time. Just go and go at them. Turn it up to 110%, get some. Video game. I'm like, all right, I'll try it. Oh no, it was on Dirt Rally. It was on Dirt Rally. Someone's caught me on Dirt Rally doing default setups or default difficulty or something like that, which I thought was totally fine because it's Dirt Rally, for Pete's sake. It's hard enough to like try and figure out where all your hands and feet are gonna go doing that stuff. There's no need to, you know, go totally aggro on it. But yeah, this guy's like, yeah, just crank it up. It'll be fine. I'm like, all right. Oh, that's the pits. So I think all my rallycross races where I did the, whatchamacallit, the Rally X, whatever series, where you do like the 6 cars and a standing start. I forget what they call that, rallycross. Yeah, it's called rallycross. So I would do rallycross series with it turned up, and I would get super aggressive, like, you know, verbally with the AIs. A lot of fun. sometimes it's a lot of fun to be able to get verbally aggressive in a situation where you're not supposed to. Like, you can pretend you're out road raging. What did I just do there? What did I do wrong? I needed mileage? I said I needed mileage, but not like this. What happened there? Oh, I know what happened. I got an 800 horsepower V8 in this thing. That must have been what happened. We'll try and make that not happen this last time. You know, that thing kind of like handled, or it spun around like the Volvo does. You know, like the Volvo has that weird like dump truck rear end where it kind of like over rotates a lot. Can't you put a Lamborghini engine in those? I mean, not like on YouTube, like in this game. See if I can see the frickin', nope, there's nothing there. What was that all about? Oh man, weird physics. Weird game physics, man. They're happening. It's not just the Xiaomi now, it's this car too. Maybe it's a racing hard thing. Hey, you can see headlights in the distance of other cars. That's kind of cool. You know, for everything Gran Turismo doesn't do, it does a lot of things that are pretty cool. And like I said, that's why I always keep coming back. The headlight thing with the cars, like all that stuff is real cool, man. My Stream Deck not working anymore, not real cool, man. Let's do this. I will copy it, and I'm gonna delete it. And then see if I can paste it back in and it'll work. What are the chances? Nope, 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 nope. It's showing it's working. I mean, it's hitting a button. It's just not connected to the Stream Deck right now. I wonder what's up with that. Is my stream, I don't know. Oh, you know what it is? Maybe it's a dual output thing. Maybe it's because I'm not connected to YouTube. This is making no sense. You know, if my productivity device doesn't, you know, afford me any more productivity, it ceases to be productive. So can I, like, go after them for that? No, I didn't think so. That makes me kind of mad when things, like, all of a sudden stop working right after I get an update. This is the same company too, like Elgato and Streamlabs, like that's the other thing too, like when it stops working, it's like, and it's even more challenging in the situation because, I mean, it legit is the same company and we should have no problems whatsoever, ever, anytime, ever. Oh. So yeah, crazy with the Razor thing, I think, still to this day. Every time I see them and pull them out of the box or pull them out to use them and stuff like that, special occasion. Like yesterday, the special occasion was cowboy hats. The kid didn't even think, the kid was like, "Are you wearing a cowboy hat?" I'm like, "Yeah. I'm down here cosplaying all the time. What do you think this is?" Cosplaying as a race car driver. Cosplaying as a super awesome streamer. Multi-action switch. Whoa. They're gonna fall. Well, they must have changed the way that they interface, I guess, then. That would be the only explanation. So, they want you to do it a different way. You know, for whatever reason, this macro won't work anymore. Here's where I crash. See if we can glean anything from what I did wrong here. It just went around. Did I even touch anything? Is that my track on the grass? Hold on a second here. It shows a line there, but I'm pretty sure I didn't touch that dirt. It shows me touching dirt, but I never touched the dirt. I never touched the dirt. It shows a frickin' dirt line on the racetrack, but I never touched it. What the hell? That is so weird. We broke Gran Turismo, man. You believe that? Maybe it just doesn't like me. You know, people don't believe me when, like, you know, I start talking about, like, weird IP tracking things and stuff like that. And, like, people are like, "Oh, you're crazy, blah, blah." And then another article comes out about how, you know, Walmart is using AI-powered frickin' digital price tag. So as you walk up to it, it senses your approach, your arrival with your cell phone and your RFID and your cookies stuff or whatever. And it generates a price specifically based on your financial situation, what it thinks it can charge you, and get away with it. You know what I mean? So, like, you know, when you're doing stuff like this, I mean, that's like, this is where all that stuff started. You know, trying to find out what they can get away with charging you for something, you know. It starts with video games. It started with a quarter. Or no, what did it start out with? A penny, and then it went up to a nickel, and then a quarter. And now it's like $1,000 buy-in for fucking video games nowadays. Well, yeah, that's about right. How much is a PlayStation 5? 600, 700 bucks? How much is an Xbox? 500, 600 bucks? A good example of that is Detroit. Flat out is Detroit. We've been trying to see how much we can charge people for something for a long time. We've been shrinkflationing here in the Motor City in the automotive industry for, you know, the better part of like 20 years now, since 2000. Trying to get people to buy cars for more money than they can fucking afford to pay. There was a one time we came in here, we flipped this one lady upside down so bad, I think she rolled out of there with a fucking Hummer painted. She walked out of there paying for 3 cars and left with 1 car. No, legitimately, she was still paying on 2 other cars that she had previously owned. And we kept rolling them into our payment. I don't know if you've seen some of these YouTubes out there. There's like cars that have like 7 notes on them and they're still selling them, which is crazy. I don't understand how that's not even legal. You know what I mean? Like, you can't like sell a house if somebody dies and like, you know, you've got to like, you know, have the ownership go through probate. Well, not in the automotive industry. Not in the automotive industry. Just resell that thing, refinance it 100 times. The financing is on paper. It don't have any attachment to the car, so to speak. It'll just follow that person around for the rest of their days. The rest of your days! All right, well, how am I going to come up with 10 miles really quick? I need 10 miles. Is this 10 miles? I bet you this is 10 miles. I can't do no 30-minute race. Let's do, what car should we do? I feel American. Where's my hat? Should we do the Shelby? Oh, let's do the Shelby. I got the hat on. I might as well. Yeah. Yeah, I need 10 miles. I need 10 miles and my Stream Deck to work again. There will be no ear bunnies hats. There will be no ear bunny for this. Because, you know, I got my cowboy hat on. This will be pretty close to 10 laps and it'll go quick, so we're good. Still got 20 minutes. 20 minutes to the hour mark. Practice, who needs it? Let's go. What a fantastic color card. Four speed. This car is a fucking handful. Sorry, Jesus. I went into turn 1 and it went fucking straight. That's the car I did last time. I'll go this way. Whoa, don't shrink me, Gypsy! What are you doing? This is a great cockpit view. My homeboy has the steering wheel. I say it every now and again. I should have bought it too. You can buy them online. They're not that expensive. Like if you want to do vintage. Like I have the Fanatec vintage wheel, which is cool. But my homeboy, he just went on eBay, not eBay, but Amazon. Oh my God. I'm not slowing the car down soon enough to get into that corner. And I'm a little too far out. That's why the rear end wants to step out. I think it's getting loose on the clag, whatever dude calls it. That didn't go well. I think this game's broken a little bit these days. I think it might be the hard tire. Normally I'm all about the hard tire, but it's kind of like not doing so good the last couple of times I've driven it. They broke my hard tire, man. That's a good looking car, actually. Oh, that's a really good looking car. Green. Is that green or black? It might be black. I can't tell. I can check my rear bumper because it just hit me. Here we go. Here we go. Oh, this thing is a lively piece. I think the most, this thing just feels like it's rolling. Chassis rolling all over. Snake versus snake. No, I didn't make it. Nope. Get up and fucking change this.
Yeah.
Hopefully I got the mileage. If I don't, that's cool. I'll try it again. Oh, I did get it. F you, Rubalure. It gave me the dong. That's the third place music. Ah, I still need more. Fuck. I get to do it again. That's cool. I will do it again. I will try and manage this car. I don't think I have, I think I don't have a suspension on it, and I don't have the brakes on it. I'm almost positive. And I think, like, here's the thing, I think. This is my theory on this, the way these cars are handling with this racing hard tire on. I've been doing the racing hard like this, like right off the rip, on pretty much every car I buy on Gran Turismo, because like I don't care to like dork with like, you know, the PP tuning and any of that stuff. I go right for a racing slick, and I go right for all the power. I don't care about any of that other stuff. I'll figure everything else out. So what I'm finding here in the last couple of times we've been running since the last update with the hard tire, at least on the cars that I would just like, you know, willy-nilly throw a hard tire on or something like that, they seem to be driving crazy or not being able to hold anything on a racing slick, which is really weird to me. Like that Xiaomi yesterday, like I've driven that car on that tire before. I drove that car on the Nordschleife with that tire on the car. You remember they had the Nordschleife thing or whatever with that? And I did it pretty good, I thought. And then all of a sudden we're doing like a regular street circuit or a regular, racing circuit. And at Barcelona, you know what I mean? Like they test Barcelona in F1 because it's a good track. You know what I mean? It's a Goldilocks track. The surface stays in good shape all year round. It doesn't get a lot of goofy like sea breeze on it or anything like that. You know what I mean? It's a solid test track. That's why they go there. So for me to have trouble yesterday in a $1,500 car with racing tires on it, it's kind of surprising to me, I thought. That shouldn't be a thing. So now what I want to know is why do they run these cars drop top, or this car drop top, and they run a couple other cars drop top, but they don't run any of the other like traditional drop top cars as a drop top? Like you get like 60s Corvettes, but you got to run them with the roof. You know, I want to do this again, but I think I'm going to change cars. I don't have another car like this. But that 429 Cobra Jet that I drove the other day here, you can buy a snap roof, like a vinyl roof, and you can get a hard shell roof for them too. They're not necessarily like handsome looking. They look more like the clown shoe BMW M3. I don't know if you're familiar with that car. They look identical to that, basically. I mean, the M3 Roadster and this car have so many through lines, it's not even funny. Or Z3 or whatever the fuck they call it. I don't know, I challenge you to check that for me too. Because like you play this game one more than I do. Because like normally I can run a hard racing tire anywhere, any car, anytime. And like these last 3 opportunities that I've had to do it, it's been awful. Like they've changed it. And like I said, I think it might have something to do with the downshift. I can't downshift to get the car to rotate like I used to. So that's a thing. So you gotta like, you know, be a little more deliberate in your deceleration in this game, which is cool. You know what I'm saying? Because like that's how you have to do iRacing. You gotta be deliberate on how you decelerate a car. You know what I mean? You can't just like hit the fucking brakes really hard and start downshifting till you get the first and then, you know, come in and out of the corner like Paul Walker. It just doesn't work that way on iRacing. I mean, it does to a certain extent, but you have to, you know, it's more nuanced than that. That was funny. Yeah, it does. It's never been so pronounced than it has been lately. What's the difference between this and that? Time of day? I need the mileage, man. I need the mileage. Yeah, that, you know, you're right about that for sure. And we've talked about that a lot. But like, it's never been this bad, you know what I mean? Like, the racing slick on the hard, like if you're doing a soft or a medium, like yeah, like it's too grippy and it turns the car over, it grips into the wheel wells and stuff like that for sure. But a hard, you should just be able to, you know, do stuff with it. You should be able to make it do what you want, basically. I wonder if there's a Streamlabs update or something. There's got to be some kind of update that I'm missing here for my Stream Deck to not work like it's not working. That's odd, to be honest with you. This is a new version, too. Like, the other one over there is the original, and then I bought, they were on sale, and I wanted to have an extra one for this system because I was, like, pulling them off the system and, you know, switching when I wanted to do other streams. See, this is deceleration. Dude, it's wanting to rip around on me, like, when I'm just trying to decelerate the car. I don't know if this is a hard suspension thing or not. You see what that car is doing in front of me? That's what I feel. And I'm not doing that. You know what I'm saying? My car's going in a straight line and I'm trying to, like, you know, make a maneuver, and then all of a sudden it feels like it does like a random step. Maybe I'm just putting too much input into the car, because I'm trying to be a little more disciplined this time around, and I haven't looped it yet. Whoa, see right there? I just shifted as it crested and it wanted to spin around. When I just went under the bridge there, it wanted to do a frickin' loop. See that? I'm not running a fucking bias ply tire like that joker, so it ain't that. You know what it could be too? See that? See that? Maybe the game is paying a little more attention these days, and it realizes that I'm cheating the system, and it's giving me some nickies every now and again. It wants to see how good I am. That kind of thing. These games don't load off your system like they used to, so like all these things that I'm talking about are totally possible and or probable. Why the hell would they need such huge data centers? That is like the only other theory there, because like, you know, that's the other thing that I'm doing. Like, I'm over loading the performance point system or whatever. So like, I'm supposed to be running a 600 car, I'm running a 650 car. I'm supposed to be running a 550 car, so I'm running a 650 car. Like I said, it just decides that, you know what? If you're gonna run this car in this tire combination for this performance point, I'm just gonna loop you here for fun, to see what you do. To see if you know, restart, or to see if you know, reload and try and go back after it. You know, which one you do. Do you restart, or do you whip it around and think you can handle it? Full of bad ideas. Let's get some prizes and get out of here. Play stupid games, get stupid prizes is all they say. Oh, the stupid thing didn't work. So that's something I'll have to look into. That'll give me something to read later. Because I think that that's it. I think it's just something to do with I'm doing YouTube and Twitch at the same time, and it doesn't want to recognize that it's doing that or something. It was, wasn't it? Of course I get the clean race bonus. The dunk. And a 3-star ticket for the win. Booyaka! It broke one off in me again, Gran Turismo. I appreciate it. What's this? Receipt? Indeed. If I wanted to cut that plate, I could see myself cutting that plate to make it smaller for that top deck. I don't know if I have a Dremel wheel big enough to cut that one though. That's a whole lot of Dremel for that job. And I'll tell you, and like, you know, part of the theory I was just discussing with the performance points versus, you know, the lobby and stuff like that, because like the car was completely different, like with the physics in this run. And it's supposed to be the same race, like only minus 50 points. But yet it handled completely different, you know what I mean, in the last race. Did that not seem like so, or? I mean, yeah, I probably went into the first run a little more excited and a little more grabby on the wheel, but like, I just don't feel like, you know, the way I shifted, because like I shifted, that's all I did, was I shifted into 4th gear to go underneath that hill the one time, and it just kind of like, really weird. Maybe they're trying to simulate something that just isn't translating well, at least to me anyway. Like the only situations like those types of things would happen, like, is if you're unloading the car and it like it hits the bump stops or something like that. That's like a bump stop thing, where it like, you know, compresses and then it ups, like, you know, all like weird. You know what I mean? bump stop or concrete, one or the other. Mixture of both, probably. That is a very cool color Mustang. Makes me want to buy a bunch of different color Mustangs all of a sudden today. See what I mean? No problems. We're on lap 3. I haven't had a single issue. Car looks totally different. Car looks totally, you know, mellow. Oh, it is totally a bit nuts. I'm not trying to do handling tests. I'm just like, you know, commenting on like just like strange things. It's like Tim and I yesterday talking about, you know, not Watkins Glen, but that track that we were running the sprint cars on yesterday. It's a Williams Grove. It's a different kind of sprint car track. You know what I mean? It's got long straightaways, longer straightaways than it does corners. So it's more like, you know, you kind of get in there and like, you know, you think you're gonna go one way, but you've got to do it a certain way, otherwise it won't go. Like, you know, turning down and dipping in there and stuff like that. But then when you go mid-corner, it does something crazy, and like, you know, it's like you think you've seen all the track states, you think you've seen all, you know, that it has to offer, and then all of a sudden it does something strange. Like, it was doing strange. Like, this one to that one, you know what I'm saying? Like, I mean, that's what I'm, like, commenting on. You know, the first one, like I said, I don't feel like I was doing anything totally unreasonable to the car, but yet, like, it was, like, giving me unreasonable things that it just didn't necessarily give as much in this particular run. I didn't change the car, I just moved over 2 clicks on the lobby. I think maybe the machines are revolting. They've had enough of me overblowing the PPs. Like I said, don't allow me to do it then. They didn't used to allow you to do that. I don't know if you remember that. Like, you used to have to tune the car to the performance, and like that was it, the end of it. Now they got you doing all types of crazy dumb shit. I miss arcade mode, man. PlayStation. I want arcade mode. I don't give a fuck about any of the simulation shit on my PlayStation, just to be honest with you. It was the worst mistake I ever made. I was having so much fun with my Logitech and my Thrustmaster. Granted, when I switched from to the Thrustmaster, I ended up having like 2 or 3 of them because it felt like they were pieces of shit. So like I don't miss that part per se. But I do miss, you know, just good old-fashioned arcade driving. That used to be the way of the world. Is this car here? That's cool. That's cool. That's not cool enough for that money, even though I already bought it. Bought it. Not the one that I'm looking for. If it's there, I'll buy it. God damn it. I'm not buying Boner Clinic car, that's for sure. The penile implant paint job doesn't give me the giggle factor enough to spend 17 million credits on it. Sorry. All right, it's time to go. Let's get our shit and go. See if this works. Does it work? Work! Damn it. I wish I knew why that didn't work all of a sudden. I think it has to do with permissions. I think there's a permission for YouTube that's preventing it from switching the scene because of YouTube. Like, you know, remotely. That's my theory, and I'm sticking to it. And I'll look it up later. I bet you that's what it'll be. Oh, wait. All this and I don't even get a spin? Shit. I get a fucking Mercedes hatchback is what I get. Or shocks for a Mercedes hatchback, even better. F-Type R 2014. I don't own the fucking car. I guarantee you I don't have an F-Type R. Where do F-Type Rs come from? India? Korea? Yo, you guys, they got you guys on the bottom. They got you guys on the bottom. No, man, I don't have that car. We don't do F-Type Rs here. That's for some other shit. Not here. All right, 100. 200. 800,000 credits. Oh, man. I know, right? I almost bought one on Bring a Trailer, but I don't know. I think the price went a little too high. If I gotta spend, if it costs more than 50 grand and I gotta put gas in it, it better have a fucking Lamborghini or a Ferrari badge on it. Period. And that's that. Oh, now's the time on Sprockets when we dance. I hit the button, but I don't think it's gonna work. Maybe I better try it. Doesn't work. None of my buttons work. That's so fucking weird. I'll have to check something. I will have to check something. Stream Deck dead. I'll buy one just for you next time. Promise. As soon as I figure out what's wrong with my damn Stream Deck. I know you're dreaming of me. My bunny rabbit ears. Well, actually, my daughter's bunny rabbit ears that light up. Yes, I have them too. I think I'm set up for Black Cat today, though. I'm set up for nothing. Well, I'm set up for dusting these things is what I'm setting up for. Because they dusty! Black Cat and Pink Bunny Rabbit need some dusting. There you go. This is about as cat as I get, man. My black Jaguar ears. Oh, I forgot I got a cowboy hat on. I ain't putting that thing over my head. Oh! Wait, that's the wrong one. Yow! Right? Come for the car, stay for the dad jokes all day long. I don't have a Jaguar. Hell no. Unless they gave me one or made me buy it, I ain't got none of that stuff. The only cars I have on Gran Turismo are Corvettes. nothing else worth it to me. Just kidding. They're all worth it. My razor stuff is all dusty. I'll tell you what's not dusty. The first floor of this Mikasa, because I've been fluffy coating it every morning. Fluffy cone for the win, man. That thing gets an inch of dust every time I do it. We're gonna undust this place. One day at a time. One shotgun slide at a time. Yeah, that's how you unload the dirt from the fluffy cones. You got to do a shotgun motion. That thing must have been designed by AI. How can we make everyone love this thing? How can we make the gun fools, clean freaks, everybody get into this job? We'll make it an Annie Oakley style broom. It's got no wheels. It's got no like motion type thing, which is one thing that I think is cool. When I'm using it, it kind of glides around, and the best way to describe it is like if you ever go to the restaurant and you see him the guy trying to use the mechanical sweeper. It's just like that basically, only it's cost 5-6 times as much, and it's got a way cooler way to unload it. No, it works way better than that. And it works for about I think it's got a 20 to 30 minute battery life at full speed, so I think that's pretty decent, because I don't think I'm ever vacuuming more than 10 minutes at a time, so good to go on that. I'll probably go give it another run right now. Love me some fluffy cone.